Yo, what's up, my bros? Hey, check it. I'm out here. You feel me? I'm out here at the beach, man, just having a good time. Thought I'd talk to you guys about a few things. Today's video is going to be how to get your ex back. Yeah, today's video is going to be how to get your ex back. Right? I don't want to say followers or subscribers, you know what I'm saying, but one of my homies, one of my bros, right? Because y'all my bros, he inboxed me earlier today. He was telling me that he was out in on Bourbon Street, right? Just having a good time or whatnot, taking pictures, you know what I'm saying? And in the pictures, he had a lot of like a lot of women in the background. And so his girlfriend had seen the pictures and was jealous of the women in the background and like broke up with him or whatnot. So basically, man, let me tell you something, guys. Women will pull away at some point. It's almost guaranteed. Whether you just met them or you're living with your girl, you got a girlfriend, you're married, you're engaged, whatever. They're gonna pull it back at some point, okay? And when a woman pulls away from you, you gotta let her go, okay? High value men, we don't get involved with women who don't reciprocate love or affection. We don't chase after women who don't want to be with us. You see what I'm saying? You don't chase women. You replace them. Why? Because we have an abundance mindset, right? We talked about this several times, about having an abundance mindset. So with that said, you can never focus on one woman, even if you're engaged to her, married to her, she's your girl, what have you, because you have to be able to walk away like that. You gotta be able to walk away from a woman just like that. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, being a high value man is all about self-reliance. Being a high value man is all about being totally self-sufficient with being by yourself, temporarily, right? And while you're like by yourself, you're able to focus on what? Your mission, your purpose, your drive, your ambition. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're here to leave your mark in this world. You're here to leave your mark or make a dent in the universe. You see what I'm saying? So I've had my heart broken, right? I know what it feels like to be dumped or whatever, and you love her and you want her back. But guess what? It's her loss. Okay, why is it her loss? Because you have value as a man. You have purpose. Okay, you got your shit together. You're in the gym. You work out. Your finances are good. You have investments. You're starting to develop passive income, right? And because of this, you're gonna start to attract passive and residual pussy. And what do I mean by that? Well, when you become a high value man, right, you're gonna have women constantly in your orbit because you're gonna attract them by your magnetism. You see? You're gonna upgrade somewhat. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna upgrade like women do on a hypergamous type nature, meaning to level up. Because when you put in the work that's required to be high value and you continue to do so to make yourself better and become the best version of yourself, right? You're gonna be a high value man. You're not making her the focus of your life. You see what I'm saying? Like, remember, like I tell you guys in my book, you're the star of your own movie. You're a fucking movie star, right? And whoever you are, you're the star of that movie, not her. She's the co-star of that movie. Or maybe just an extra or background, depending on the role that you want to assign to her. You see what I'm saying? They can come and go, right? But anyway, when you do the work to become high value and to become the best version of yourself, you're always going to attract, you're going to end up getting her back, or you're going to attract someone better, 9 times out of 10. But here's what you do to get her back. All you got to do is just walk away. When she says, hey, If she wants to break up with you, you just simply agree. You agree and you amplify. You just say, hey, that's fine, you know. Or listen, you know, I'd rather work things out, but if that's your decision, then, you know, it is what it is. But hit me up when you change your mind. Give me a call if you change your mind. You know what I'm saying? You always leave that door open to let it hit you up and hit you back. Why? Because if you already have value, right, and you're working on it, you've already attracted her, right? So that means she was already attracted to you. She already liked you. You already had an intimate relationship. You guys were lovers. You had sex. Maybe you guys developed a relationship. Maybe you guys got really serious and moved in together. Maybe you guys were engaged or married. So that's a lot of investment. And I talk about investment in my book. You see what I'm saying? When a woman is invested in a man through her time, energy, and money, she doesn't want any loss, just like an investor, right? You don't want to lose any of the money that you lost. You want to get a return on that investment, the ROI. So usually women, in the form of commitment, they want a return on that investment, on that time that they spent with you, that energy that they spent with you, that money that they spent with you. When you get women to invest in you on those three fronts, they're going to want a return. And it's really not that easy for them to walk away. And if they walk away and broke up with you, it's maybe because you did something that turned them off. Like I talked about in a previous video. Maybe you started losing focus on your ambition. Maybe you became needy. Maybe you became possessive and controlling and jealous. Maybe, you see what I'm saying? You became complacent in the relationship or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you were doing, you started to turn her off, and now she wants to change the terms. So let her, right? So what do? You regroup. You dust yourself off. You take your ass in the gym. You work the fuck out. You get strong, right? Improve your physique. Get you a new wardrobe. Get you a new look. You know what I'm saying? Set a new goal. Get some new ambitions. Start traveling. Start posting pictures like this, just out here having fun, right? And live your life. And guess what? Along the way, you're going to attract another beautiful, sexy woman, because they're abundant, okay? There's no shortage of women, bro. No shortage of women. They're like the sands on the beach. You see what I'm saying? There's billions of women on the planet. Billions. Think about that for a second, right? I know what you had with that chick was special or is special, but you got to be able to walk away from it. You know what I'm saying? You know, like in that movie Heat, you know what I'm saying? And at the end, Robert De Niro, he couldn't walk away. He had to turn around and go back, and then he got killed in the end by your boy, the Scarface dude, Al Pacino. You got to walk away. He went against his own word, and it cost him. You got to be able to walk away and never look back. See, when you walk away and never look back, that shows strength. That shows determination. That shows self-reliance. That shows that you're not needy. That shows that you're strong. And you see, that gives her time to decide whether or not she made the right decision, because women are very, very emotional, right? They're always in their emotions. And usually, you know what I'm saying, they make their decisions out of emotion instead of out of logic. Men are logical, women are not. Women are illogical. They're emotional. So a lot of times when she's invested in you, right, if you raise her interest and you got her to invest in you, guess what's going to happen? If you don't call her, right? Because when she leaves, when I say never look back, I mean you can't call her, you can't text her, you can't look at her stories on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, none of that shit. You got to totally like fall off the face of the planet. You got to go radio silence. You got to like delete her profile, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not strong enough not to call her, you got to delete her number and shit. You cannot reach out to this woman. You cannot call her. You can't call her friends. You can't hang out where she can be just so y'all can be in the same area. None of that. You gotta go ghost. And see, and by being absent, that's gonna be conspicuous, right? Because she's used to you being in her life, and she's gonna miss that if she's invested in you and wants a return on it. All you need is 51%. All you need is 51%, bro. 51.49, that's all you need. Because at that 51, she's still fucking interested in you. And guess what's going to happen? Usually after like a week, 2 weeks, sometimes 30 days, depending on how long y'all been together, it could take longer. But it's not an overnight thing. Getting your ex back, it's not an overnight thing. It's a marathon. You got to take time. And really, while you're working on yourself and becoming the best version of yourself and being better, right? She's going to be like, oh, shit, I made a mistake. You see what I'm saying? And then when she hits you back, all you got to do is like, hey, nice to hear from you or whatever, but, you know, I don't like the way things ended. You know what I'm saying? You know, what are you willing to do to make this better? How are we going to work this thing out? How are we going to improve this? Like, how are we going to avoid this situation to come again? And when she comes over, you know, seduce her, do what you do, but she's got to submit to you, right? So you got to have her do some kind of like, you know, some kind of a sexual act for submission. You know, whether it's like, you know, licking your balls or licking your perineum, and that's the area just below your balls, right above your butt crack or your booty hole, you know what I'm saying? That little sensitive area. Have her to suck your toes, give you a threesome, something that's out of the usual. So that way she knows that there's a price to pay to get back with you. And that way it's more of a deterrent for her not to try that shit again with you. You see what I'm saying? She's got to pay the price. It's got to be a consequence for her to lose you. You see what I'm saying? Again, it's all taking her back to being invested in you and with her time, energy, and money. And again, all it takes is the 51-49%. You understand? But you got to be strong. You got to be that high value man and not freaking call her, bro. Not reach out, not like, comment, none of that shit. No happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Happy anniversary, Merry Christmas, none of that fuckery. Nigga, fall off, radio silence. Don't call her, you block her, all of that. Stay gone. Start dating other women, posting pictures, you know what I'm saying, which is pre-selection and social proof. You out here having fun, you in the gym, you got new goals, you're improving yourself. It's her fucking loss, bro. That's how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get too redundant. And that's all I got for now, man. I just wanted to jump on here and show you guys, like, you know, high value men, we don't do the unrequited love shit. It's not lopsided. It's not one-sided. It's not one-sided. It's reciprocation. You see what I'm saying? She has to reciprocate your efforts. It's 50-50. It's ping pong, bitch. You hit the ball over the net, she hit it back. It's not unrequited. It's not one-sided. You got value, bro. You see what I'm saying? You're one of the progenitors of the planet. She needs your strength. She needs your guidance, your leadership, your protection, all of that. Let me tell you something, right? I know I was going to go, but I'm going to tell you this. The highest quality of a man, it's an African proverb, it says the highest quality of a man is to protect woman so she can walk the earth unharmed. I'm going to say it again. The highest calling of a man is to protect woman so that she can walk the earth unharmed. And the lowest calling of a man is to ambush woman and force his way into her life. Think about that for a second. You don't want to ambush her and force your way into her life if she don't want to be with you, right? That's low value, bro. You got to be high value. On my book cover, I got a pharaoh. I got a pharaoh with his queen by his side. And if you look at the queen, she's embracing that brother. She's embracing that brother and presenting him to the gods, even for immortality. And that pharaoh, you know what I'm saying? That pharaoh built, like, he's in the fourth dynasty or fourth reign, right, in ancient Egypt. And he built one of the pyramids of Giza, like the third one. You see what I'm saying? Got the smallest one out of the three. He was a builder of that pyramid. Okay, and his name was King Menkaure, Pharaoh Menkaure. Look him up. You know what I'm talking about? And that's why I went with that cover on the book. So when you have value, you're gonna have a queen or queens, right? If you want that, if you about, you know, if you want to be a philanderer, if you want to be a player, if you want to be, you know, if you're in poly, if you in mono, whatever your agenda is with women, being high value is going to help you to accomplish that. But if you want that queen by your side, holding you, presenting you to the gods, because you're so fucking high value, like that lion with with his female lionesses in his pride orbiting him. That's what you are. You're a fucking high value man. So goddamn it, don't chase no woman, bro. She wants to go, let her ass go. She'll come back. Work on yourself in the meantime. That's all I got, bro. I'm out this bitch. Y'all have a good one. Hey, like, share, subscribe, smash the like button. If you got any questions, hit me up in the comments below or send me a Instagram question, ace_Heru. All right, I have my book. It's available on ebook and paperback. You know what I'm saying? I have that in the description box. Hey man, I'm out. Much love.